Hello, welcome to the Lovely Minute. Right after the ups and downs, twists and turns of New 2, we are now here at Lim Chu Kang. It's pretty flat, but I don't really consider it as flat because it has a gradient. So, Glen and I decided to do an RTI around the island because we haven't done it for quite a while now. And the usual meetup place is in Shell Mandai, and when we arrived there, we saw these guys from PBB. We've got Uncle Mike, we've got Stanley, also known as the P2B, and Ronald, also known as the Beer Jet. And we've got Red, who's done his job pulling in front. And right in front of me is Uncle Mike. Behind me is Glen, and behind Glen is Entong, who has been out from the saddle for 2 months, and he just decided to join us. We also have Tak, who's also been out from the saddle for 2 months, so the pace is pretty high. This is actually my first time riding with PBB, and every time I hear the name PBB, Wab, Harabas, these are fast guys. These are the Filipino group here in Singapore. Filipino groups here in Singapore that's really into speed and cycling, And yep, I could still remember back in 2017 when I arrived here in Singapore, and I was looking for a group to join. And every time I hear those teams, I was like, nah, I probably not. I probably just cycle all by myself. And it took me 2 years. So you get to see Uncle Mike wave his hand and try to say that I can no longer hold the pace. Just bridge the gap and continue with the ride. So that's the right thing to do. If you can no longer hold the pace, just pull on the side and then follow. So Stanley has done his job. Now it's Beer Jet doing the pull, and he's actually pulling around 40 plus, 42, 43, 44. And just look how dialed this guy is in his bike. The cadence, the aerodynamic, elbow is stuck. So I was really trying to hold the wheel of Beer Jet, and it's pretty tough. Legs are hurting already. I would say. Behind my mind, what's in my head right now is saying that I have to hold this pace because people are behind me. And he just flicked his elbow. That signifies that it's my turn to pull. So I did pull, trying to maintain the pace. This one is a bit tricky because this part, it has a bit of a gradient here. There's probably around 1 or 2. So you can actually feel the resistance. And I'm slowing a bit when it comes to the pace and the speed. Because man, I tell you, it's really hurting me. This time I was really hurt, and I was just trying to pull, and I said, like, you pull, you die. So I step aside, I drop the pace in my own. So that's Glen doing the pull, followed by Red, Entong, Stanley, and Beer Jet. Uncle Mike was not able to hold the pace, so he dropped. And Entong is not doing a job pulling right now because he's been out of the saddle. He was just basically trying to hold the pace and just be there and join. So Glen is done. I was trying to really keep up and hold the pace, 45 and a bit of a incline here. I decided to let go because I could no longer hold the pace. I think it was Red who upped the pace a little bit, and they just maintained 44, 45, and I can no longer hold it. And that's where the melodramatic comes in, So Glen and I were just basically, wow. We still have Keppel Viaduct, and we still have the TMCR to ride. And those guys are gone, and pretty fast guys, I would say. So we're pretty much domestic here. We did the pull, we pulled, and we almost died. So that's Glen, that's me, sweaty. And yep, this is the Lovely Minute. This is how we enjoy our day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya. Ciao.